So this is day 2 of the water pump teardown on my 2010 Ford Fusion Sport. So for those of you who are familiar with the Ford 3.5 engine, the water pump is located inside the timing cover, and when it fails it dumps coolant into the oil. It could destroy your engine. Fortunately, in my case, I caught it in time. My engine still runs fine, no noises, thank God. But the Ford manual prescribes a 14-hour job for this, and they state that you have to remove the entire assembly, engine, transmission, cradle, from the car. So at this point, I think you can either remove the engine from the top or from the bottom, and I'm actually going to attempt to raise the engine up, not remove it, but raise it up and tilt it away from this shock tower. This is the issue on the Ford Fusions with the 3.5 liter V6. Right there, you have virtually very little to no clearance between the rear valve cover, the rear bank, and the shock tower. There's YouTube videos of people doing this procedure in the Flex. Plenty of room there to do it in the car. Fusion, not as much room, hence Ford prescribing complete removal of the engine to do this. So, and since there are no other videos on YouTube of anyone doing this exact procedure on this engine in this car, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So hopefully some of you out there that are going to do this yourself, it will help you, as there is very little documentation on the internet for this doing this procedure in this particular vehicle. So this is to give you an idea of what you have to remove. This is about 5 hours worth of work. So, you're talking the radiator fans, battery box, cold air intake, the air filter box, coolant hoses, intake manifold, that sort of thing. Today, I'm hoping to remove a few other extraneous items. The power steering reservoir. I'm going to unbolt the AC hose bracket, hopefully move that out of the way, give me some room. And then I still have to disconnect the exhaust on the bottom. Like I said, at this point, I am hoping to avoid engine removal. I'm hoping to do some interesting jacking to hopefully give me some clearance over here to get the timing cover off. That is the goal at this point. And then if not, then I believe on this car, there's sufficient clearance. Once you remove the alternator and AC compressor and power steering pump, there's sufficient clearance here and sufficient clearance, you can't really see it down there, that's the end of the transmission. There's enough clearance, I think, to remove the assembly out the top of the car. So if you remove the cradle as one piece out the bottom, you can do that, but that involves jacking the car really high in the air. I'm not sure I'll be able to jack it up high enough with the equipment that I have. Usually when this is done in a shop, of course it's done on a lift. So anyway, I will update as I'm able. Thank you.